Hey, hello! Let's look at dictionaries in this lecture. This far we looked at strings, we looked at lists and tuples, and so now we have yet another data type, and these are dictionaries. Let me open the Python shell and let me create a list first. I'm just creating this for a reference, so to compare lists with dictionaries, but you don't need to create a list for creating a dictionary. So to create a dictionary, you need curly brackets. So an open and a closing curly bracket. And then inside that, you'd pass the items of the dictionary. Now the difference here with dictionaries is that instead of letting Python add default indexes for your items, you want to create those indexes yourself explicitly. So therefore, for dictionaries, you do something like this: name, a colon, and then the item. Let me write another one: surname, colon, and then the other item. And yeah, that's it. That's a dictionary. So what we have here is, when I was talking about indexing, I was referring to these things. Actually, these two are referred to as keys, not indexes. So for dictionaries, you can create custom indexes, so to say. And so these are keys. So we have key and value. Key and value. This is good because now if you want to access one of the values of the dictionary, again you'd use square brackets, just as you did with strings, lists, and tuples. And then there you pass the key, which value you want to extract. So if you want to extract John, you want to pass the key of John, and that will extract the John value. Something to note is that dictionaries are an ordered collection of items. So sometimes you may notice that the order of the key and values is not maintained. So you may see that surname has gone the first place. So surname Smith, the pair has gone the first one, and name John is the second one, and so on. So this is different from lists and strings and tuples. And the reason Python doesn't keep the order is that, the way you access dictionaries is you explicitly pass the key of the dictionary when you access it, and so you don't need to know the order of the dictionary. Whenever you want to access something, you say surname, for instance, and that will return Smith, no matter where Smith is, so whether it is the first one, second, or and so on. And interestingly, in dictionaries you can also pass you can have like lists as values, or even tuples. So let me write a tuple there, or let me keep it like that, and let me add another key and pair here. Let's say cities. Let's say John Smith lived in 3 cities: Porto and San Diego and Bali. You close a bracket there. So as you see, we have the key here, we have the colon, and then you have the value, which can be anything. So it can be a string, it can be a number, it can be a list, a tuple. In this case, that's a tuple. So if you access now cities like that, you'd get, sorry, I had 2 brackets there. So you would get the tuple. And then you can also do tricks like, if you want to access Bali, you'd add other brackets there and pass 2, and that will return Bali. So why is that? That's because, up to here you have a tuple. That's a tuple object, and then from that tuple you use again the square brackets notation to access an item from that tuple. So you want item with index 2, and that is Bali. And yeah, that's about dictionaries. Try them out some more, play around, and you will be able to comfortably create and access items from a dictionary. So hope you're enjoying this, and talk to you later.